I didn't want to tell you. I think you're grand. That's true. Yes, I do. Indeed, I do. You know I do. I must tell you what I'm feeling. The very mention of your name sends my heart reeling. You know you made me love you.
Dear Mr. Gable, I am writing this to you, and I hope that you'll read it, so you'll know that I stutter and stammer every time I see what the pictures show. I guess I'm just another fan of yours, and I thought I'd write to tell you so. You made me love you. I didn't want to do it. You just made me love you. And all the time you didn't know it. Or did you always know it? You made me happy. But there were times, sir, when you made me so sad. You made me sigh, cause I didn't want to tell you. I didn't want to tell you. I think you're grand. Indeed I do. I must tell you what I'm feeling, because you know you made me love you. Aw, gee, Mr. Gable, I don't want to bother you. Guess you got a lot of girls say the same thing. And if you don't want to read this, you don't have to. But I just had to tell you about the first time I ever saw you. And I knew right then that you were the nicest fella in the world. I guess it was because you acted so, well, natural-like. Not like a real actor at all, but like any fella you'd meet at school or at a party. And then one time, I saw you in a picture with Joan Crawford, and I had to cry a little because you loved her so much and you couldn't have her. Well, not to the end of the picture, anyway. And then one time, I saw you in person. You were making a personal appearance at the theater, and I was stood there when you got out your car and you almost knocked me down. Oh, but it wasn't your fault, Mr. Gable. I was in the way. But you looked at me, and you smiled. Yeah, you looked right at me, and you smiled as if you meant it. And I cried all the time, all the way home. Because you smiled at me for being in your way. Oh, I don't care what happens. Let the whole world stop. Honest Injun, you're my all-time favorite person.